How to find your personality as an introverted personal trainer. Hey, Sensei Sarah here with another incredible insights episode, even for every introverted personal trainer who wants to know how to avoid the biggest trap of putting your personality into your marketing. So, before we get to what the biggest trap is, let's just take a second to consider why the topic of putting your personality into your marketing is so important, especially for introverted personal trainers. Well, your personality is what makes you unique. And having something unique in the fitness industry these days is really hard. The exercises aren't unique, the qualifications you've studied for aren't unique, and the people, they can find training plans for free plastered all over the internet. So having something that is entirely yours is critical if you want to attract new clients and keep existing ones. But the problem is that introverts like to have like different masks to wear in public. And what I mean by that is that it will depend on how close you are to us as to how much of our true personality you'll see. I mean, of course, every introvert is different, but as a general rule of thumb, we like to spend time with people, observe them, and oftentimes test them before we let them see our sensitivity, our sense of humor, or what we really think about a subject. It's almost like a defense mechanism, really. You know, we like to know that we can trust someone before we give out our sensitive data. But that doesn't really help us when it comes to attracting new clients or building a fitness business, especially online, because it's this defense mechanism that leads us into the biggest trap, which is thinking that we haven't got a personality that's worth sharing. Like, we only have a finite amount of energy to spend on being around other people. So when it comes to our downtime, we like to do things on our own, like reading, drawing, or playing video games. And it's easy to see why introverted trainers think that that's not appealing to clients. And to be fair, it probably isn't. So then we do things that we think we should be doing. So we copy more extroverted people and how they're putting their personalities into their marketing. So we try to act overly extroverted while we're on camera, only to feel even more exhausted afterwards. Maybe we try to use props or other tools that could just leave us feeling gimmicky and fake. And we try to force ourselves to use strategies that go against every fiber of our being, because that's the only way we've been told that we can be successful. I know, I get it, I have been there. I have tried adding music to my demonstration videos and, bopping about while I'm teaching, and dancing really is not my strong point, so it just made me feel really stupid. And I've tried using a stuffed bear as a sidekick, which made me feel like the super serious fitness industry were just judging me and laughing at me. And I've also spent a lot of years being what I thought was professional, but ultimately was just being really serious, which made me feel really boring and like the sensible Sarah that I was teased for being at high school. And it wasn't until, I don't know, probably about 18 months ago now, I was suffering really badly with perimenopause symptoms, and I started to realize that I'd been so focused on other people that I'd completely lost all sense of myself. I'd no idea who I was anymore. And I'm definitely not alone. Like, you ask any woman between the ages of 35 and 60-ish who she is, and she will not have a clue. So I used my introverted superpower of thinking and began to question who I am and what makes me me. And I discovered that I am probably the world's biggest 5-year-old. Like, I love cartoons and bright colors. I'm a huge softie, and I have a great imagination for stories. And that's when I created the Kick-Ass personal trainer characters. Well, I didn't draw them. I had somebody on Fiverr do that because I'm terrible at drawing. But now I use my love of cartoons and bright colors to tell business-related stories through these characters, and I am having so much more fun. It feels so much more like me. Plus, I know that the people who are attracted by these brightly colored characters are very likely to be my kind of people. And the ones who think they're childish and silly, well, I probably wouldn't enjoy working with them anyway. So at least we get that out the way early on. So if you don't take anything else away from this video, remember this. It's your business. You can run it however the hell you like. So why not do something that makes you happy? Oh, and if you're not sure how to get started in finding your own personality to put into your marketing, make sure you check out my planner at kickasspt.com/whoosh, where I will walk you through the exact steps you need so you can feel confident in being your amazing introverted self, no matter how different you are, and you can stop doubting yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like it and share it. And of course, share your thoughts below. I love to hear your experiences too. I'm Sensei Sarah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.